At first, there was nothing, and then God said, let there be land. And suddenly, there was the Bumpy Bay Nature Gallery. These ones are completely flat, so I'm gonna use these first.
I gave myself 1 week to make a mini Battle Royale island, with POIs, loot, everything, all in Creative 1.0. Originally, I did make a blueprint for the map beforehand, but I somehow managed to forget that Fortnite maps tend to be 1-to-1, not horizontal, so I kinda just did whatever. It didn't take long for me to get done with the terrain for the grass biome, so I immediately started working on the first location, this tiny set of factories.
That's first building done.
So I used player builds to shape every building before using the actual creative assets, which is something I do for just about every single building in this world.
That's this factory POI mostly done. I mean, obviously I still have to decorate the interior and stuff, but like, I'd say this looks decent for an unnamed location.
I decided to get a head start on the other biomes. The desert biome was very easy. The terrain pieces are pretty merciful. They fit together way smoother than the grass pieces.
I finished the shape, anyway, of the desert biome. I'm definitely gonna add hills and stuff. Probably gonna do that later. I've added some along the edges here where the clipping was very awkward. This is probably so far the best looking one just because of how clean it is. This is what the map looks like. I'm probably gonna change the edges, maybe. Now the thing is, I'm 2 days in, and I have 3 more biomes to do. This is not going to be fun, is it?
I knew making the locations wasn't going to be easy at all, so while I still had time, I quickly put together the island's first named location. Sunray Respite. There's a motel, a taco restaurant, an ice cream shop, and this little garage for parking. Yes, this will get updated. I'm fully aware of how terrible it looks. Also, I made this movie set. I forgot to show. So the next day I got to work on the snow biome. Or at least I tried to. For some reason, the snow on the terrain pieces only appeared at certain elevations obscenely high off the ground. Otherwise, it just looked like a giant rock. And for whatever reason, the old icicle pieces from Season 7 didn't allow you to build on them, so I couldn't use those either. After that, I kinda just gave up and decided to put something else there.
I may have just explained this, but since I couldn't put a snow biome here, I decided that I'm gonna make like a lake POI. It's gonna be kind of like Misty Meadows. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly like it. This is all the buildings I'm gonna use. That's gonna be a pier. I think there's gonna be a Durburger restaurant. I don't really know what this is gonna be. I just put this in. That's gonna be a no sweat insurance building. My idea is for this to be a library. I added these stairs just to add some form of elevation.
Otherwise, day 3 was probably my most productive day yet. I made not 1 but 2 named POIs. I made this tower that I'll explain in a second, and I even started working on some of the hills, and then realized I didn't know how to make hills.
Quick Day 3 recap. 2 new named locations have been added. This one is called Athena Amalgamate. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. It's like a miniature Risky Reels, but with Chapter 1 stuff. That's one of the warehouses from Dusty. Tilted Clock Tower. This is Timed Towers. This is mostly just a PUI I just made because I thought it'd be funny. Just all the clock towers. This is my favorite so far, and it's not even named. It's not even finished yet either. It's like a really big tower, but each level is based on a season in Chapter 1. Season 1, Season 2 with Tilted, all the way to 10 with Dusty Depot. These are some more unnamed locations. This is just a random lodge. This is a watchtower I added on this lake here.
I knew that I wanted to hurry up with the final biomes, so I made the forest biome with the Chapter 4 terrain pieces. It didn't take long for me to finish the shape of it and start working on the mountains, if you could even call these mountains. It was going smoothly, until this happened.
Fortnite status. Did I actually just not play anything? Yeah, Fortnite's having... Are you serious?
The servers crashed.
People can't even log in. If I restart Fortnite, I won't be able to log in.
People couldn't log in. Anyone who was already logged in like me couldn't queue for anything.
Yeah, this is the exact screen I was getting.
The next day was Christmas. Obviously, I wasn't gonna have much time tomorrow.
It won't let me play anything. I can't even get into Blitz. I've been fighting server for a full minute now. Yep, all the battle buses are full.
So day 4 ended prematurely. I didn't even think about messing around the next 2 days. I started work on another named POI, and I made the river that would cut through the map. This made me never want to play creative again. Thankfully, it only took a couple of hours. At one point, I decided to play other people's mini BR maps, just to study how they make their terrain.
I don't know if this was made by one person or multiple people, but you can tell that they had way longer than a week.
All that did was just make me feel inferior. After working on the rivers, I made another named location. Rereading the script, I realized I for some reason said that twice. It's nothing special at all. It was just something for me to practice elevation. And I ended the day by making another landmark.
I got this river done, as well as the area surrounding it, and I've started work on this next river over here. It's already basically done, I just have to put it in the ground. I finished this POI, Rooted Row. It's supposed to be like a foresty version of Retail Row, because you see the Nom's restaurant, there's the Joel's store, here's like the playground from Weeping Woods, and then there's the detective office over there. And then before the servers crashed, I made this entire piece of land. This is supposed to be a forest biome, and then here's Kevin. This POI is called Catastrophe. There's gonna be like a boss here, as well as some extra corruption, and added a bridge, which I personally think I cooked on. Also, I don't know if I showed this, but I did put an Earth spot on the map. Okay, I have literally
24
hours left to add more hills to the plains biome, clean up the desert biome, and to actually make it a game. Because believe it or not, I've spent more time working on the map than the actual game. This forest biome, I'm probably just gonna add trees and call it a day. I don't really have any ideas. Honestly, I might be screwed when it comes to the desert. Like, I don't want to just make this barren, but I might have to. The river's done. That was probably the hardest part. Like, now that that's over, I'm very much at ease. The point is, I better lock the heck in if I don't want to have to scrap all of this.
Right before filming that, I'd finally started work on the bridge POI, Protruding Plaza. I would later go on to accidentally destroy the Durberg restaurant, could not be bothered to put it back. I then made 2 more named locations, one of which was an obstacle course. If you complete it, you get all the boss weapons from Chapter 2 Season 2. And if you fail, you die. I also added the dirt paths using the Hive terrain pieces from Chapter 6 Season 4. This is very easy considering I ended up not needing that many paths at all, and apparently that's all I did.
It's the final day. I only have mere hours left. The map itself is basically done. You can see there are these prop manipulators. I put them down so they can't break like the terrain and stuff. All I have to do is add trees and add like the chests and ammo boxes and stuff. And props, I need to add those.
While adding the chests and ammo boxes, I learned about an unavoidable bug that apparently has been in the game for months. So in order to add containers, you need this chest and ammo box device. It has all the containers and chests from different seasons. For whatever reason, the regular chests, when placed in the world, just disappear randomly. There's no way to get them to stay on the map. And like I said, this has been in the game for literal months, and Epic just hasn't fixed it yet. So to get around this, I ended up just using the underworld chests. Therefore, the loot pool is basically limited to that of Chapter 5 Season 2. I also finished the props and the foliage. This part I let my brother work on.
And then you remember what to place with?
There are enough trees.
I mean, you can just put them anywhere where there's no building.
Okay, so I'm finished placing trees. Now what? How many trees do I need to place down?
As many as you want to.
I'll just keep putting trees down for eternity.
Are you already poured already? No, that's not gonna be for a while. Why'd you put the tree on a building?
But eventually, after many hours of working, probably getting so much cancer, and working on Spawn Island, I somehow forgot to put that in the script. At the deadline of 6 p.m., I was finally done. Kinda.
And after 1 week, this is what I have. 8 named locations, several different landmarks. My memory is in the 90,000s. Just looking at this. Now you can make chests with specific loot in them. Those don't disappear. There's in this like Chapter 1 tower I told y'all about. These aren't glitched. And there's also some more around the map. Over here at Catastrophe, there is a boss on the map. Obviously, I did run out of time before I was able to do some stuff. There are planes right here. I was gonna have like quad crashers and golf carts. This POI, Protruding Plaza, this is probably the definition of missed potential. There's gonna be a Durberg restaurant right here, but I accidentally destroyed it and gave up. Also, all the buildings are empty. I did not have time to put any of the buildings in. Sunray Respite over here. I gotta be honest, I got no excuse for this desert. It's just atrocious. I really like this castle. I built this myself, but it turned out surprisingly well. Do not ask me what this is meant to be. I have no idea.
From one Sunday to the next Sunday, I taught myself how to make a mini Battle Royale map with no idea how to use creative, despite the mode being out for almost a decade. And the result really wasn't that impressive. To celebrate, I got a bunch of my friends in a lobby, and we're gonna play the map together.
Did you make all this from scratch, or this is like a template?
I made all this from scratch, by myself in a week. Well, you can't see each other on the map, that's good. And you're dead.
I see how it is, bro.
I am landing over here. I don't know where everyone else is. Semi, I found you like 10 minutes ago, just saying. I know you have a whip.
Yo, what's going on over here?
I'll have to reload.
Joe!
You're awful.
Oh.
actually horrible. Oh, jeez! What is happening? Are you invisible?
Ah, this
I'm the best at my own map, so it turns out. Free mythic. Oh, shoot!
Fucking Jack. Fucking Jack. Bro.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You wanna go, boy?
He's 1 HP.
Die over here, boy.
And I just died to fall damage.
Oh,
What the heck? With a... Yes! It should be just over here. I don't know why I'm saying should be, it is.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Which one do I want to open it to? Yep, I'm gonna take this. I see them. I think it's
Ben.
semi.
Ben.
And you're dead.
This guy's all over the place, dog.
I have like no mats and no ammo. Here's another secret. I mean, it's not really a secret. I don't know how no one's found this yet. Let's freaking go.
Alright, come on, Ben.
Oh crap, this isn't...
Failed to send invite.
Well, that backfired horribly.
It's boring in here.
No!
I was
get
insanely
Star Party and
fucking
Jesus Christ.
easy. Finally.
Oh, hey, Bat Spider. You were about to miss me beam, not the sky.
Yeah,
Just like
I
that. We had the mythic and everything. I heard someone else over here. I think that's Bat Spider. Well, I basically just let Bat Spider live, which is it's different half gamer. How much would have been didn't even have a gun again? There's more gunfire going on over here. Dude, I'm dropping this gun. It's awful. Oh, Bat Spider just died. It's just me and Mash now.
Yo, should I invite Mikey or not?
Who the f is Mikey?
What up?
Dead.
Is Cray this good, bro?
How has no one died yet?
Because me and FNAF are teaming.
I'm kind of scared because I hear footsteps.
And I don't hear anything. Bangu just got a double kill. Alright, it's me, Bangu, and Mash, I think.
Wait, Cray's still alive?
Yes, I am still alive.
Bro, this AR is so.
Oh crap. Oh shoot, I'm out of mats. Oh my god, get a life! No, I can't, there's no game.
No, I'm dead. Well, I didn't have mats. I knew I was.
Something people also don't know about is this Earth Sprite. I should have traded in my assault rifle. This thing sucks. And a Sentinel pump shotgun. It is confirmed this game hates me. Oh my god, what is my aim? What is my aim? What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit in this plane all game. I'm just gonna wait for the other two people to kill each other. I don't even know where they are. I'm just gonna wait for them to kill each other.
I was like back in 2022 this was.
Did you just die to storm? Lightning.
I like it, but I feel like you should add a little bit more chests. At least 4 of those.
It's actually a really good map.